Get over here!
They find the man for whom they've been searching, Marquess Ferret. He breathes his last in the embrace of his son, Elowood. The companions leave the Dragon's Gate and set sail for Baden.
Walking on water yet again.
Elowood is grief-stricken at his father's death. Hector can find no words to comfort his friend.
So instead, he just punches him.
You just love ruining the moment, don't you?
This is how I fight through my pain. I'm actually very upset about Albert.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chapter 21 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. I'm the Green Scorpion.
And I'm the ComicFoil. Oh my god, Oscar, you're in my house.
Yes, we are actually recording together for once.
We're live. Well, not live for you guys, but we're live with one another right now.
Yeah, and it's awesome. And, okay, so, going on with what's happening, Ninian and Nils are safe. We are back off of the Dread Isle, thank you. And, things are a little bittersweet. We managed to save some people. We managed to stop Nurgle's plan for now, but at what cost?
Yeah, everybody's, probably pretty exhausted, both physically and emotionally.
But, Ninian and Nils are happy to see Lynn, finally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nils just showed up, I forgot. He showed up at the last minute to help snap Ninian out of it.
Man to the rescue.
I love Nils. He's one of my faves.
Yeah, Nils is so nice.
Also, he's a bard.
He is. We've had this discussion
It's
already.
always the bard.
Oh, I love that. He acts mean, but he's decent enough. Acts mean seems pretty mean to me. Like, I think Lynn's starting to really warm up to what's going on.
The more I play through this game, like, Lynn and Hector are so canon. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it really is.
The game, you can pair them up however you want, but the game really wants you to do Lynn and Hector.
Isn't that canon in Sealed Sword anyway?
I don't know if it's ever official.
Because I think I remember specifically, you actually do meet Lynn as an old woman in that game.
Do you?
I think? I don't remember where.
It's been too long since I've played Sword of Seals.
And maybe that's just me wanting to think so. I don't know.
I feel like you never meet Lilana's parents, or, I mean, you never meet her...
Lilina?
Lilina, yeah.
Yeah, it's Lilina.
Yeah, you never meet her mother. You also never meet Roy's mother, if I'm correct, because... Well, I don't know if they planned it that way, because that game came out first.
Mm-hmm. Which, we're gonna get into that little detail pretty soon, actually. This chapter is interesting for several reasons, both of which we don't like and we like.
We both like and dislike both of them?
No. Okay.
One we like and one we don't like?
Yes, that one.
Okay, I legitimately did not know what you meant.
Sorry. I didn't word that correctly.
I have such mixed feelings about this chapter.
I do, honestly. Like, it's a good chapter, but then there's that one thing that you and I can't stand. A lot of people who have played this game know what we're talking about.
A lot of people who have watched us for the past few episodes know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Ninian's the more powerful of the two.
Yes. So as they were explaining, Nurgle pretty much needs these two siblings. Ninian more so because Ninian's power is greater than Nils. However, at a cost that her physical and mental strength becomes weaker the more she uses it.
Yeah.
That's why she was able to be manipulated so easily.
I mean, dancing is tiring.
That's part of it.
Also, summoning dragons is probably taxing.
Okay, this explanation freaked me out when I first read it. Mainly because of the context behind it. So Nils is explaining that Nurgle needs quintessence, which is basically the life essence of living beings.
Yeah, chakra, ki, chi, in this game it's quintessence.
Yes. And, yeah, he's explaining it. The substance of the human power, or the human spirit. Power, energy, basically life itself. Nurgle has the power to steal it.
And use it to power other stuff.
And apparently that's what he's been doing to Albert.
Yeah, keeping himself alive, because Albert stabbed him, and it looked like a pretty fatal blow, but apparently Nurgle didn't die from it, he just kind of sunk away.
Exactly. And that's the reason why Albert was so weak when they found him, is because Nurgle has been stealing Elbert's quintessence ever since he got kidnapped.
That's not cool, man.
And yet he kept him alive specifically because he needed something. No, he needed Elbert as a sacrifice to.
Yeah, you also got to sacrifice something to the dragons, otherwise they're gonna be. Otherwise, they're gonna be really mad when they're like, "You called me all the way over here, and you don't even have a snack for me."
Exactly.
You're a terrible host.
I'm actually glad that they explained this here because that little red power that you see killing Elbert in the past chapter, you realize now that that's Nurgle and Ninian stealing his quintessence.
I never really thought about that, but that makes sense, yeah.
Exactly.
Plus, you probably want, like, a noble as a sacrifice to dragons. Like, I don't know, I bet that just makes it even better.
Exactly. And this is also how he created the morphs. Nurgle... those morphs like Ephidel and Limstella and all that
And
jazz.
Sonia. Have we met Sonia yet?
We have not met Sonia yet.
Okay, well, there's
and
one
I'm not
called
looking
Sonia.
forward to meeting her. But yeah, Nurgle creates them using quintessence.
Okay.
So one life for another, basically.
Aw, sad puppy dog, Ellawood.
Like Ellawood so wants to blame someone for this, and he probably blames Nurgle for everything.
I mean, Nurgle would be the one to blame.
Exactly. The thing is, like, he's got no one to like he wants to lash out right now. I'm pretty sure.
He's not really the lashing type, though.
He's not, and that's what I like about him. He knows when it's proper to act without restraint and when it isn't. In this case, like, yes, he's among friends, but still, he doesn't want to show any anger because that's just gonna lower morale even further.
Hector, if this was Hector who just lost his dad, like, all the furniture in this room would be smashed right now.
Well, not really, even.
Except he'd probably go off somewhere to be alone and do it because he doesn't like showing weakness.
Exactly, and even then, like, you remember his conversation with Lynn?
Yeah.
Even alone, he couldn't come to cry for his parents.
Yeah.
And sorry that we're like skipping through all of this dialogue and not like acknowledging it.
It is a heavy amount of dialogue.
It is. I'm going through it with the hope that if any of you guys want to read it, then by all means. We're just having our own little conversation, mainly because we already know what this conversation is.
This is kind of the Fire Emblem book club.
Kind of.
It's alright, Ellawood.
Ah. That's a good friend right there.
We're playing this on a big screen right now. It looks so good.
I know, right?
I've gotten too used to watching this on Skype.
So, right here, this is another little branching situation with the difference between Hector and Ellawood's story.
Oh, yeah.
In this scenario, you would see Ellawood conversing with Ninian. In this case, it's Hector with Lynn and Nils.
And those are kind of our main 5 characters, like... That's the core 5 once you add Ninian and Nils. I think they're the 5 that can't die. If any of them die, it's a...
Yeah, like the main protagonists are the 3 lords, but Ninian and Nils are a gigantic...
They're plot critical.
Exactly.
That's what makes Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn even harder, is like, random characters become plot critical
Jesus,
all the time.
Nils.
What?
He's snipping at Hector.
Oh, I forgot about that!
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I remembered that. I would have, like, stopped at the... because...
Yeah, the thing is, like, Hector's trying to, like, Hector, despite what Nils is, and these guys kind of know it already, Hector still sees Nils as a kid.
Yeah.
So he's trying to give some practical advice, but Nils cares too much for Ninian that he's like, he's not having any of it.
Well, also, put yourself in Nils' situation. I mean, he's older than he looks.
He is.
By a lot. And then you got this guy who's, what is it, 19? Like, try to explain to you, like, what your sister is going through and that you should... Heck no!
Mm-hmm.
He knows exactly what Ninian's going through, and he's going through it too. He doesn't need Hector telling him how bad the situation is.
Yeah.
Doesn't need that condescending tone.
And yet, all of that changes once that music starts.
Oh yeah,
Nils...
I can hear the music now.
Yep, Nils senses enemies. And they're like, not this now.
Ninian and Nils have a lot of great powers.
And yet, here comes Ellawood to the rescue.
No time to be sad. We gotta fight.
Yeah, and he knows this because the conversation with Ninian. Ninian sensed it as well.
Oh, right.
And this is cool, by the way. Like, despite the grief, despite all the hardship he's been going through, he still has the courage to command his army with the charisma and authority that he always had.
Yeah. So, is this Ellawood's army or is this Hector's army? Since we're playing Hector mode.
Both?
I guess.
I mean, technically these three lords are, like, pretty much on equal footing.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. This is an interesting... by the way, the boss's name is Oleg.
I'm fine with that one. That one's not too bad.
Seriously?
Oleg.
Oleg?
Oleg, 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 Oleg.
We'll be right back, guys. Sure! Hello.
This isn't a battlefield.
Except, well, it is. But Ninian wants to help.
Ninian joins the battle.
I mean, technically you did, but not really, because you weren't in control of yourself?
Yeah. Girl can summon dragons. That's powerful enough for me, though she's not gonna do that now, hopefully.
This is cool, by the way. So these two can actually transfer power to each other.
Which is a really good reason they give you that you can't use both of them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because having two characters that let you make extra moves would just be absurd.
But yeah, that's actually something interesting, because Ninian pretty much does exactly what Nils did.
Yep. I think she even comes in at the same level as Nils.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does. Whatever you did to Nils in the first story, transfers over to Ninian.
Yeah.
Hence the holding hands transfer of power thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. They got a communal mana
There's
pool.
actually a reason behind it.
Quintessence pool.
Alright. So, yeah. Ninian is, basically in this game, she's a dancer.
Yep.
She has the ability to make characters go again, but I think unique to this game, she also has this.
Yeah.
Not only Nidus's Grace, she can actually get different rings in this game. You gotta kind of go out of your way to find them, but she gets different rings that allow her to perform different dances that offer different buffs.
Yeah, stat buffs.
Yeah, in this case, Nidus's Grace increases an ally's defense, which is really good.
I think it's Ninus.
It's Ninus?
I don't know, I just have a feeling. I don't have any proof.
Someone in the comments, please tell us, is it Ninus or Ninus? Ninus's Grace, always flowed through the tongue for me.
Well, apparently not, because you're just tripping all over that there.
Oh, shut it, will you? Okay, so, I'm actually going to take advantage of this.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is first, we're gonna have Ninian go forward. By the way, yeah, she's level 12, so she's pretty good.
Yeah.
And she's going to level up here. We're gonna dance Ninus's Grace for Matthew. He's got a dangerous job going up on points, so I'm gonna increase his defenses in order to keep him safe.
He's only level 13, too. For some reason, I thought he was slightly higher.
No. But yeah, that's also another thing. Using the rings with Ninian actually gives her double the experience of a regular dance.
Which is great. It's just you have a limited number of them, so...
Alright, do you think right here's a good spot?
I think so.
Alright. Yeah, let's equip the Iron Sword for now. Wow.
Alright.
Not a lot of enemies.
Yeah, they're all the way to the right.
That actually gives me some confidence, so... let's start off, yeah, I'm gonna have Eric come up here. Also, we got an armory here, in case we want to buy anything.
Yeah.
Let's check that out in a second. First of all, let's check out this house.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the same town that we fought Fargus in.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Which,
is
by the way,
Fargus?
I don't know. I think he's back on at the port. But yeah, I like the fact that the villagers here actually recognize Fargus as sort of a hero.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't attack this town if I knew Fargus lived here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so he gives us a unique item. Light rune.
I'll be honest, I never use the light runes.
There is a use for them, but you kind of have to think creatively in order to make the best out of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have Lynn check out this shop here.
Okay. I don't even know what we need.
We don't really need much, honestly. Besides, we don't have a lot of money anyway.
Oh, yeah, we have 40... Oh, we spent all that money at the secret shop.
Exactly, so we're not going to be buying stuff for a little while. Let's visit this house, or village.
Alright.
Yeah, we're going to help. This item.
That's oddly specific.
I'm actually really happy about this. Like, extremely.
Okay.
Nuts.
I think we could drop the horse slayer. I don't think there's too many horses to contend with.
Alright, because, yes, there is actually something I want to do with that specifically. Dang it, I can't reach. Okay. I'm gonna do something a little stupid here.
You always get into these weird multi-trade situations.
I know. But I gotta do this. Staff. Oh no!
Yeah, what were you trying to do exactly?
I confused it for the hammer!
Oh, you were trying to...
I was trying to restore Ellawood's weapon!
No, restore is
Restore is cure status ailments.
Yeah, like poison and sleep.
I'm an idiot.
I was wondering why you were so excited.
Why did you say something?
I had no idea why you were that excited.
Ah, dang it. I feel like an idiot now.
Nah.
Oh well.
I mean, that is... I can see your train of thought, because that would be restoring something to its former status.
And look at that, with the defense buff, can't even hurt him.
Yeah, you can't touch
It
that.
is a poison lance though, so I'm glad he dodged it.
Yeah. Well, we can restore those now. That would have been great though if we could have fixed the rapier a little bit.
Yeah, we will eventually. Okay, this is actually perfect. First of all, Will.
Okay. I thought you'd want to have him attack the other one and then have Ninian dance him.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're doing that just a little more extended than I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't
the thing is that guy is already weak, so I think I'm gonna have Matthew just finish him off.
Cool. I wasn't sure if Ninian would reach all the way over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it. I calculated that beforehand.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna put him a little less towards harm's way.
Yeah, because we don't know what's out there.
Yeah, Fortune Teller was right. Bringing Will was a great idea. Alright, we're gonna have Eric,
Whoa.
can't do much to this guy.
What?
That's okay, though.
Yeah, let's get started.
I mean, all things considered, it makes sense. Monks have high resistance.
Resistance to being struck by lightning.
Apparently.
Electrical resistance.
Well, they are wearing cloth. Cloth resists... Cloth is a insulator, right?
It can be.
I'm trying to remember middle school science.
Because voltage equals current times resistance.
We've already had... I really should know this.
I mean, that was kind of a while ago, though. I mean, it was at least a month ago.
All things considered... Well, on our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually recording this during the holidays, and... Oh, Jesus!
Oh, yeah, we got some wyverns. Oh, they can reach an inn, but that's okay, Hector can block.
Yeah, Hector can block it. You're gonna have him come there.
Is he gonna fly around and get her?
No.
No, okay.
No, he can't reach her.
He doesn't
in
have
that
quite
case.
enough movement.
That Wyvern Rider's probably gonna go after, Will.
Yeah.
But that should be okay, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's alright.
Alright.
What?
Oh, I see. I'm not gonna waste a physics staff on that.
Yeah, no. Physics is great. Range healing is great.
Oh my god, yes. Alright, we got a brigand there. Alright, yep, he's going after him.
I'm glad we're bringing the brigand forward because I really don't want him to attack that village up there.
I agree. Oh, Jesus. Nice dodge.
That's okay. Will's got this.
Yeah.
And if we want to, we can heal that poison now.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, what, punk?
It's a smart tactic.
Go back there and fight Eric like a man. Or die like a dog.
Fight like a man, or die like a dog.
Gangplank rework's awesome.
Oh, does he say that?
Yeah, he does.
I haven't played League in so long.
Wow, it's been a while if you didn't know about that.
No, I knew about the rework. I just didn't know he said that particular line.
Yeah, one of his lines is,
Fight like a man, or die like a dog.
I know he's got a cool Robotican now.
yeah, he does. The thing is, like, that line in particular is actually from his Captain rework.
Okay.
So, not exactly the rework we know him to have now, but it's there. Alright, so I gotta think about this.
I always think of Chronicles of Narnia when they say that phrase.
Oh yeah, they do. This house is not gonna have anything, is it?
I don't think so,
It's a
but there's
green
another
house.
one further to the right, I think.
I don't know, I'm tempted to check these, mainly because, like, they're there.
Sometimes there's cool story stuff.
Those emerald eyes, lustrous blue hair.
Yep.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, is he talking about Eric?
If so, he's got worse color blindness than you do.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about somebody who I think we meet at the end of this chapter.
uh-huh. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bother with these houses then. I'm gonna actually send, Florina up there to carry him over. Because he's gonna take a while if he's gonna, like, have to go all the way around.
Okay. So a lot going on the front lines here.
Yes. And I'm a little scared about what to expect from up here. Regardless, I think I'm gonna take my chances. First of all, let's, have, Ellawood finish this guy off.
I mean, these guys aren't too tough so far. It's just there's going to be a lot of reinforcements, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem
also, I
is...
didn't realize Ellawood had that much resistance.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's what I've realized from, like, looking at Ellawood's stats on the wiki.
Uh-huh.
The reason why people don't like him is that he's well-rounded, but, like, all of his stats are really variable. Like, you could just have terrible level-ups with him. It's possible for Ellawood to be awful.
Oh.
And with other characters, when they're like that, then you could just say, okay, this isn't working out, I won't use them. But you have to use him. He's a main character.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
That's
then.
why people don't like him. He's less dependable. If the lucks aren't in your favor, then he'll just be bad.
Okay, that I can understand.
Hector you can always count on to be a bruiser and to be tanky, and Lyn you can always count on to be fast.
Mhm.
Ellawood, you don't really know what you're getting.
That makes sense, actually. I don't think I'm gonna need that antitoxin. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this.
We could get Will on that ballista.
Yes, but I think I want him just to take these... Oh, wow, he can't even. Or can he? Well, with the Brave Bow, he can. I don't know if I want to waste those.
Nah. Why don't we have Lyn start on the Dragoons? Not the Dragoons, the Wyverns.
Um,
And see where we can go from there.
yeah, I agree.